guys and like all the archive staff like for helping like get up early on Saturday like be here and help make this happen. So I'll turn it over to David.
Good morning. I'm David Ferriero. I am the Archivist of the United States, and welcome to my house.
Thank you.
Most importantly, the Archivist of the United States is a huge, huge fan of Wikipedia and Jimmy Wales. And that's why I was thrilled to learn that we were going to be hosting today's event. In 10 short years, the crowd has created a phenomenon. 400 million visitors a month, 17 million articles in 247 languages. And in a milestone in fundraising, Jimmy Wales raised $16 million in 50 days. Wow. That's just absolutely amazing. Wikipedia is my #1 go-to place when I'm looking for information. It's, I'm an old reference librarian. It's Google and Wiki. And I'm very successful in answering my questions. So as a librarian at MIT and also the New York Public Libraries, I early saw the value of such an effort and defended it against skeptics, faculty, administrators, trustees, and even fellow librarians. At the New York Public Library, I encourage staff processing special collections to add links to Wikipedia entries. And my favorite example comes from the New York Library for the Performing Arts, where one of my staff members had just finished processing the papers of Betty Chayefsky and went to the Wikipedia entry and discovered a lot of erroneous information and corrected it. And then got a flaming, and I'm talking flaming, message from the faculty member who had created it. I won't mention the institution that he's from, but and I was so proud of her because she flamed right back at him and said that she's sitting on the Chayefsky papers. It was a terrific moment. I also remember the day that I discovered my own entry in Wikipedia. I was at the New York Public Library. It was an over-the-top review of my life. And then proceeded to watch the peer review, where people challenge the accuracy or the tone of the entry. I still to this day don't know who created it. He or she uses an alias. I've been trying to figure out who it is, but if you're in the room, thank you very much. It was a great moment. And I eventually went in and corrected it myself. Made a correction myself because I got the birth date wrong. So I wanted to make sure that people didn't think I was lying. So I recently discovered this week the Gizmodo.com site has an interesting post on Wikipedia's first entries. There you will find a link to the first 10,000 entries in Wikipedia over the first 6 weeks of its life. So I've been looking at that to see what's there and what's not there. So World Wars I and II are there, but not the Revolutionary War or the Civil War. Abraham Lincoln's there, but not George Washington. The U.S. Constitution, but not the Declaration of Independence. There are 346 separate entries for Atlas Shrugged. And my very favorite, why on earth would I want to contribute to a wiki? We here at the National Archives are undergoing a transformation. We intend to make this agency more open and customer focused. And towards that end, we've kicked off a series of quick wins to demonstrate that intent. Today's event is a culmination of one of those efforts. Over the past 2 months, our staff has been working with representatives of the Wikimedia Foundation and the DC Wikipedia community to brainstorm ways in which the two organizations can work together and start building a relationship. The goal and challenge is to find projects that will accomplish important work for both sides in an environment of trust and collaboration. And today's meetup is the next step in that conversation. We're excited to hear about the projects that dedicated Wikipedia volunteers are undertaking. Looking over today's agenda, I'm impressed with the diversity of topics the development of web archiving technologies like the Memento plugin, local DC public art efforts, the growth of Southeast Asian language editions of the encyclopedia. The breadth of knowledge that can be gained from crowdsourced efforts is real and exciting to ponder. As we learn more about these grassroots missions today, I hope and expect that the potential of the records held here at the National Archives to support and sustain this global endeavor will become clear. Today we'll be featuring short talks by our subject matter experts on life cycle management, conservation, the John F. Kennedy assassination records, and digital strategies and services. Some of you will also get an opportunity to take a behind-the-scenes tour of the archives. Over the past 10 years, Wikipedia has become the go-to spot for both ready reference seekers and advanced researchers, so it simply makes sense for us as the nation's record keeper to work with you, the Earth's largest encyclopedia, to provide information about our nation's history. Enjoy your time with us, come back and visit us on your own, and happy birthday, Wikipedia.
I'll use the mic and I'll be brief because my voice is shot. But Kate is going to set up a video message from Jimmy Wales, who is the founder of Wikipedia. My name is Phoebe Ayers. I'm the newest board member for the Wikimedia Foundation. And I'm also a librarian. And so I am deeply, deeply thrilled, personally and professionally, that we're here at the archives today. So thank you. Thank you to all of you. As you know, this is the 10th anniversary of Wikipedia's founding on January the 15th, 2001. And there have been events all around the world celebrating this anniversary, more than 400 of them. There have been events in Mumbai, in Cairo, in Tehran. There have been events in Paris, New York, London, San Francisco, and now here in DC. So as a part of that, Jimmy Wales recorded this message for all of our celebrations all over the world.
Is it possible to kill the lights a little so that
Yeah.
it's a little dark?
At least this segment. Yeah, that's fine.
So hope there's sound.
Oh no.
Hi everybody, and
Oh,
welcome
we
to
do.
the 10th anniversary of Wikipedia. It's a really exciting day for everybody in the community and all around the world. I've been spending a lot of time lately thinking about the history of Wikipedia and where we came from and all the things we've been through to get where we are today. I remember the first time I ever edited Wikipedia, which was the first day Wikipedia existed. And I clicked on edit and I typed hello world and hit save, and that was the first words in Wikipedia. And I thought about what was to come, and of course I really didn't know what was to come. But over the years, I've had a lot of wonderful experiences. I've had the opportunity to come around the world and meet with many of you in person. I remember several things stand out on my mind. I remember the first board meeting for the Wikimedia Foundation when I met in Paris with Florence from French Wikipedia and Angela from English Wikipedia, the first board members. And we had our meeting to start to discuss building the foundation. How are we going to get the money to keep this project going? How can we grow it? What does the future look like? I remember sitting on the banks of the river in Berlin with the German Wikipedians, and we were waiting, expecting for the 100,000th article to be written. So we sat outside and we kept hitting reload on our computers to see, oh, it's 99,997. I guess every Wikipedia has gone through this milestone process where you're excited, you're getting close, and then, of course, as soon as we hit 100,000, we had to have a big argument about which article was really the 100,000. The hobby of Wikipedia. And over the years, I've had many opportunities. I've come all around the world. I've met with Wikipedians in India, in China, in South America, really all around the world. And as I travel around and I talk to people, one of the most frequent questions I get from Wikipedia groups is, how do you see us compared to other Wikipedians around the world? What's different about the Brazilian Wikipedians, for example? And what I would say is not much difference. It turns out we tend to be very much the same all around the world, even though we come from very different cultures, many different kinds of people, but we also share the same experiences.